Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Munising as your Munising Mustangs get set to take on the Brimley Braves. I'm Casey Ford, along with my broadcast partner tonight, a guy that I've never broadcasted a game with before, but he is the voice of the Mustangs, Mr. Charlie Nebel. Charlie, good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing well. It has been a long day, early dark outside, and ready to play some hoops.
I'm super excited for this because this is the first time we've been able to do a broadcast, not only on the radio, but for video as well on our WQXO Munising Facebook page. And we can stream this now live for video, and you don't necessarily need the NFHS for this anymore.
Not going to pretend I understand, but that's certainly a nice option for the consuming public out there. People can tune us in, watch a little Mustang basketball. This should be a dandy one tonight.
Yes.
This Mustang team is really scrappy through the first couple of games this season.
Starting lineup tonight for your Munising Mustangs. Wearing number 4, Bailey Corcoran. Wearing number 13, Olivia Killips. She is a senior. I should point out that Bailey Corcoran is that freshman. Monique Brisson, number 15. She is a junior. Jenna Matson, the senior, wearing number 24. And the sophomore wearing number 40, Julia Prunick. Happy belated Sweet 16 to Julia Prunick. Turned 16 on Monday. For the Brimley Bays, Vivian Carrick will wear number 1. She is a junior. Sierra LeBlanc wears number 10. She is a sophomore. Sadie Mcguire, number 22, is a senior. Elizabeth Johnson wears number 23. She is a junior. And Reese Blake Pasola wears number 32 and is a senior.
Mustangs go as Jenna Matson goes, Casey. I know you've watched this team, and she needs to be relevant. The ball will be in her hands a lot. She'll get up the bulk of the shots. She'll shoot the bulk of the free throws. She's one of our best defenders. She needs to play well for this Mustang team to play well. Coach Matson has a lot of interchangeable parts that go along with Jenna.
A lot of close games so far.
Amen.
Not necessarily something you want to see, but that does build character as we go for the jump ball tonight with Pasola and Miss Prunick, where the Mustangs win this tip. Brisson in the corner. They throw it down. They try to get it to Prunick. She's down in that box, kicks it back out to Matson, top of that key. Matson looking to drive, lost control of it, and gets it back quickly. You might see a lot of inside game tonight, trying to get it down in that post to establish that.
Man-to-man defense for the Bays here early on.
Trying to get the ball back to Matson. She has it on the M of Munising. And Matson will go to her right side. Uses that screen from Corcoran. Nice give and go there. It's going to be a jump ball possession arrow in favor of Brimley.
Mustangs looking to force it inside, Casey. Your observation, they got it into Prunick, but it's so jammed in there. We need to do a better job thinking about the inside-outside game.
Johnson with the basketball on that right side. They keep it on the right side with LeBlanc. Carrick with the basketball, top of the key. Looking to throw down inside, wide open is LeBlanc. She missed the shot, and the rebound goes to the Mustangs and Killips. They throw it down inside in that box. Corcoran down inside. There was some contact, no call, and now it's stolen. Here come the Bays. Mcguire with the basketball. Bounce pass to Johnson. She missed. Goes right back in the hands of Mcguire. She missed. Another opportunity. This one goes to Prunick. Jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Munising. A lot of contact so far on each side.
It won't show up anywhere in the box score, but Olivia Killips doing a fantastic job hustling back, altering that layup opportunity for Brimley.
Unbelievable. Like I said, we talked about the contact on each possession as they get it down inside to Prunick. She gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 as she does draw the contact this time and trying to get the Mustangs on the board for the first time tonight. We've played a minute 20 tied at 0.
Every game this year seems like it's started a little sloppy. This one, no exception to that rule.
Prunick at the free throw line. First one on the way and good. That is one. The last game I broadcast was that Superior Central game. That's one thing that Munising did well was shoot free throws. They split the pair. Munising has that 1-0 lead, and Brimley is stuck in the corner. They finally get it out to Carrick. Wide open was Pasola. They didn't get it to her in time. Missed the shot. Corcoran gets the rebound.
She's fouled. This Brimley team reminds me a lot of Munising. They're very active, all 5 of them. A lot of ball pressure. And this is 10 girls going after each other out on the floor here tonight.
Munising just did get that win against Engadine the other night in that makeup game when the boys had their opening game, but a lot of rust so far, as we've seen, because a lot of teams have had snow days and they haven't been able to play basketball. Here comes Matson, top of that key. They throw it down inside to Corcoran. Has it blocked out of bounds by Mcguire.
With the shot.
Oh, it was Brisson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monique is not going to make a living down there. She's more of a perimeter player.
Thought that was Corcoran. Good eyes. They try to throw it to Prunick, and she has it stolen. Here comes Carrick. Carrick takes it coast to coast, lays it up. No good. Rebound goes into the hands of the Mustangs and Killups.
Brimley's outplayed the Mustangs for the first 2 minutes here. Still nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. 1-0 Munising.
They kick it out in that corner where Prunick is. And here comes Killups. Jenna was down inside, has it deflected out of bounds. That will be Munising basketball.
Casey, they're actually going to flip the script here. They're going to pull the bigger girls out, and they're going to look to post up Jenna Matson, who is our best outside shot maker. She's going to look for it inside as well.
They try to get it to Corcoran, has that ball deflected, and here come the Bays. Still 1-0. We've played 2.5 minutes into this first quarter. Top of the key. Here comes the Bay.
Ooh.
And going down inside and making the shot was Sadie Mcguire.
Jenna Matson closed out on what she thought was going to be a jump shot. Mcguire just put the jets on, got by her into the glass off the high window, and good.
Long jump shot is true, and that's Olivia Killups on the board. No, I'm sorry. That is Monique Brisson.
They got her for a long two. That wasn't a three?
That was a long two.
All right.
Mcguire with the basketball. They throw it down inside off Corcoran's hands. Matson tries to knock it off the base. Are they going to give it to her?
No. How did that miss, number 23?
They're going to have a quick discussion here. I want to say that was off the base.
They're talking about the shot.
Okay.
Was it a 2 or a 3?
Okay, here come the Bays now. Johnson with the basketball. On top of the key is Carrick, back to Johnson. 3 ball short. Loose ball goes back to Elizabeth Johnson.
All the way to the M at the center court.
They throw it down inside. That's a nice break by Mcguire. She's going to get fouled. But I like the way Sadie Mcguire broke towards the basketball hoop, and they found her.
First foul on Jenna. She's the Mustang we can least afford to have in foul trouble.
Well, Mustangs have that 1-point lead at this point. And that bounces every part of the rim and in for Sadie Mcguire.
Tied up at 3.
4:39 left here in the first. She has all 3 of the points now for the Bays. Visiting Carrick in the box along with Sadie Mcguire. Johnson's free throw is up and no good off the front iron. Here comes Matson.
Prunick had that rebound. Nice job boxing out on the miss.
I really feel like Munising wants to run, and they just haven't been able to yet. Prunick using some screens, gets down, goes baseline, throws it up, got fouled on the layup, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. That's going to be Elizabeth Johnson's foul. No, they're going to call that on Autumn Trombley.
Third team foul already on the Bays.
Still 3-3. Matson's free throws off the back iron and bounces off. We 50% so far tonight from the free throw line?
We are, well, if she makes this, we are.
Okay.
Emerson Crisp coming in for the Mustangs. Prunick will take some time on the bench.
Free throw is no good.
Back to the iron with both of those. Good-looking stroke. Just didn't drop for Jenna.
They throw it down inside. Pass is errant, and it goes out of bounds. That is Mustang basketball. So Brisson and Matson so far in the backcourt. Killups still in that game, along with Corcoran and Crisp. Brisson with the basketball. She goes to her right side. Gets it back to Matson. Squares up. Goes left. Throws it up. Ooh. Missed. Rebound. Saved by Matson. And it's going to be stolen by Carrick. Carrick looks to run. They get it up ahead. And that is to Sadie Mcguire. That is no call. And the Bays have their biggest lead now at 2. It's 5-3.
Halfway through the first.
Brisson goes to her left side. Picks up her dribble. It's being fought for with Crisp, and jump ball should be possession arrow in favor of Oh, it's going to go to the Bays. I thought the Bays just got it in the last one.
They didn't because there was almost a tie-up, and the Brimley girl just ripped it away.
Oh, you're right. Here comes Sadie Maguire and the Bays. She has all 5 points for Brimley. She tried to find a back-cutting carrot.
I think she tried to throw it off Matson.
Yeah.
Matson says, I'll take that.
Nice steal
Here come
from
the
Munising.
Mustangs in the other direction.
Monique Brisson with, I thought she was going to go up with it. They get it down to Corcoran.
Nice pass.
And that's
Crisp.
Crisp. She missed.
Over
Crisp
the-
gets it back, puts it up. That one's no good. And they're going to call a jump ball. See, here's what coach doesn't understand. And we've gone over this a couple of times. There's actually no such thing as over the back. I didn't know if you knew that.
Well, as long as you're not making contact.
And
the second you go into the body.
But Crisp did not make contact.
Correct.
On that. And coach is looking for over the back.
Emerson got this one.
Yes, she did. We're tied at 5. Elizabeth Johnson with the basketball. Gets it into the hands of LeBlanc. Back to Carrick, top of the key. Back door cut is LeBlanc. She puts it up and in. 7-5 back in favor of the Bays. 2:53 left here in the first. Nice take by Matson. Bounce pass. There's Corcoran. She gets the shot. We're tied at 7. Now business starting to pick up a little bit. Her first 2 points. Ball goes down into Pasola. She hits the shot. 9-7. It was a rough first couple of minutes. And now everything's starting to pick up. Matson from the right elbow missed. Rebound goes back to Matson. Kicks it to Crisp. She puts it up and in. She now has 4. And now we're starting to run.
We need to get back, Casey. We're getting beat every
Absolutely.
time down. We just got beat again.
Trombley with the points. Timeout, Matt. Oh, they're going to call a carry. I just figured
2 minutes to go.
There is no timeout. It's a carry.
Mustangs.
Coach thought it was a timeout.
The Mustangs have been beaten multiple times on backdoor cuts and on made baskets. We're just not getting back to set up our defense.
You know where I really learned about that backdoor cut? Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight and the Hoosiers were notorious for those backdoor cuts.
Princeton ran nothing but that.
Correct. Top of the key, scoring up for 3 is Pasola. She missed badly. Rebound into the hands of Johnson. She missed. Pasola fighting for it. Is this going to be a jump ball or out of bounds? We're going to call it jump ball.
And another one. This does feel like this one should go the way of the Mustangs.
See? Carrick with the basketball. Looking to inbound. Top of the key. Here comes Blake Pasola. Into the hands of Maguire. Maguire goes to the right side. Kicks it back out now. Carrick looking to cut. They don't find her. Now they find a cutting Trombley. And it gets thrown away. So Munising down 2 with the basketball. Minute 52 left here in the first. I was hoping this game wouldn't be that interesting.
That little bit of better defense that time caused the turnover.
Free throw line. They get it to Chris. Chris looks to drive. Has it stolen. Jump ball. This one should be Munising. It does. Hey, we finally got one.
Crisp was driving in, trying to get the ball to Ireland Anderson, who's a sub in the ball game for Munising.
Olivia Killips has not taken a break yet tonight. They get it into the hands of Chris. She puts it up and in. She now has 6. With the basketball is Elizabeth Johnson. No, excuse me. That was McGuire. Carrick with the basketball. Pasola, cross-court pass. Now here's Johnson. A lot of ball movement. A lot of backdoor cuts.
Backdoor cut.
And that one goes out of bounds. That should be Munising basketball, and it is.
Prunick going to get in the game for Killips. Good minutes for Olivia tonight. Doesn't always start. Coach Matson, as I mentioned, has some of those interchangeable parts. Olivia with a really solid 7 minutes for this game.
Absolutely. They get it down inside. There's Prunick. She got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. She split the first 2 free throws to start this ball game.
Really nice job coaching. Coach Matson knew exactly what he wanted to do, set that up. Somebody set a back screen for Prunick. She came free. Matson found her, and Mustangs still looking to get the ball inside.
Prunick's first free throw is good. 12-11 is the score in favor of Munising. 1:05 left here in the first. Second free throw on the way. This one is also good. Nice stroke there from Julia.
Mustangs back to 50%, 3 for 6 from the line.
13-11, 1 minute left here in the first quarter. The Brimley Bays with the basketball, and no one's there.
Mustangs are doing a much better job defensively with that backdoor cut, and because of that, Brimley is trying to needing to throw a perfect pass. And instead of being a little lazy, the Mustangs right there, that's 2 turnovers in a row because of good defense.
Matson throws it down inside. Here's Prunick. She gets it, puts it into the hands of Ireland Anderson, and she missed. I didn't see
another run out on the other end.
That's going to be a foul.
Get a hand on her back.
That's a good foul. It's only the second team foul. You don't give up the 2 points.
But why are we giving up the full court pass? Why aren't we back?
You're right. They're running. They are running. They are. We're close to 5 seconds here. They get it in the last second.
That was really close.
That's LeBlanc. They throw it inside.
Blocked by Ireland. Rebound to Prunick.
Munising should hold for one here. You're up 13-11. There's 25 seconds left here in the first.
Unless you're going to try to draw a foul.
They bounce pass into Ireland. Has it blocked by Blake Pasola. Here come the Bays with the basketball is Johnson. Left box. They throw it top of the key. 3. Good stroke off the back iron. Rebound goes back to the Bays. You got to get on that. And that is Trombley with the points. 13 apiece. 3 seconds left. Matson has it deflected into the hands of the Bays. Last second shot. No good. I think they would have counted. No one was waving it off.
The bad part of that was, as Coach Matson is out talking, Matson was fouled at half court pretty significantly. We're off the ball.
We're going to take this 1 minute timeout, come back with second quarter action right after this. You're listening to Munising Mustang Girls Basketball, AM 1400, 97.7 WQXO.
People's State Bank is a proud supporter of Munising Mustang Athletics. No matter where you are in Eldrick County, there's a People's State Bank nearby. Visit their branch in beautiful downtown Munising, Wetmore, Chatham, Grand Marais, and their branch in Audrain on Mondays and Thursdays. No matter where you are in Eldrick County, there's a People's State Bank nearby for your convenience. Good luck to the Munising Mustangs. People's State Bank is a proud supporter of
Yeah, remember, I get elected for a living. I'm never going to make a hot mic mistake ever.
Correct.
It just isn't going to happen.
Parents can't always be there to ensure their child is safe in sports. That's where the certified athletic trainers at UP Rehab Services step in. They assess and treat injuries, provide rehab, and make the important calls about concussions. UP Rehab Services, along with UP Health Systems, keep athletes safe and in the game. We are your fast track to recovery. Contact us today for a free injury screen at uprehab.com.
Back to live action here in Munising. The Bays started with the basketball and threw the ball away looking for a backdoor cut. Second quarter brought to you by the Buckhorn Resort. They have over 10 burgers to choose from. Get yourself a signature Buckhorn burger as the Buckhorn is open from 11 to 9, 7 days a week.
On 3, got it!
Hey, first 3-point field goal. 16-13 Munising lead. Brisson now with 5.
She was just a step back from where she nailed the first one. Mustangs up 16-13.
Carrick with the basketball. Backdoor cut. There is Pasola. She missed.
Giving away that backdoor
rebound
cut.
went to Corcoran. Here comes Brisson. Brisson traveled, got away with it into the hands of Matson. She's fighting for it. She throws up a wild shot off the front iron. Rebound.
Gets her own rebound.
Here is Munising basketball on the tie-up.
A frenetic pace up and down the floor here this afternoon or this evening.
Prunick with the basketball. Gets it back to Matson. Matson goes to her left side. Spins. Kicks it. Try to kick it out. Nice defense. Tie up. It's going to be Brimley's basketball now.
If you had one of those counters like you do when you're not a very good golfer and you just move one bead. If we were doing that for jump balls, we'd be at about 10 beads already.
Backdoor cut. Here is Trombley. She hits the shot. And this was the same thing that happened with Superior Central because there's a lot of jump balls in that first half. I know you're listening to that game down going to Indianapolis. You're actually in Champaign. But a lot of jump balls in that Superior Central game as well. Chris with the basketball. They get it down to Prunick. Prunick fighting for it. May have traveled, lost it anyway into the hands of the Bays.
I think one good power dribble that time. Julia goes up to her right side. That's going to be a basket.
Squaring up for 3. No good was Johnson. They get it up ahead. Here's Brisson. Brisson looking for Corcoran. Too strong. Saving it is Crisp. Prunick thought about it, gets into the hands of Matson now. See, and I'm from the old school. You want your bigs down there in the bigs.
Ooh, that's a unfortunate foul. One away from the bonus now are the Bays. That's the 6th team foul. Munising's only committed 2 fouls.
Chris will take a seat, and Olivia Killips checks back in.
Nice ball game for Emmy Crisp.
6 points so far. Corcoran with the basketball. She stops, pops, does not drop. Rebound goes back to Corcoran.
Prunick got a piece of it.
Brisson with the basketball, top of the key. Munising had an opportunity there. They just didn't go right back up with it.
But they took care of it. They didn't throw it away. Give them some credit for that. There's
Brisson
another foul.
Got some contact to get it into Prunick. She lost it between her legs, and here come the Bays. Looking to run. Matson knocked it out of bounds.
It's unfortunate that Jenna hit that one because Tremblay wouldn't have been able to control that. That was on its way out of bounds.
Well, Carrick will inbound. They throw it into the corner. That's a double dribble.
Sure is.
That's going to be on Mcguire.
She took a comfort dribble on the pass and then set her feet and then took an explosive dribble to get by Matson. Referees blew the whistle. Here come the Mustangs opposite direction.
Matson crosses that timeline. She's being guarded by Trombley. They put it to Brisson. Brisson shot too strong. Oh, Killips was there.
Seemed like it.
Here comes Carrick. They put it into the hands of Mcguire. There's Pasola again. She missed it. And Munising looks to run. Matson looking to draw that contact. Kick it back out. Here's Brisson. Squares up for 3.
No.
Good look at it, too. And that should be, they're going to give it to Brimley.
Student section can't believe it. Crowd can't believe it.
They're
Steve Hyatt can't believe it. And he's going to correct the call.
They're going to talk about this real quick. They're going to say they should say it is Munising basketball.
Yep.
Student section loves it.
Nice job by the referees to talk about it and make sure that the right call was made.
They try to get it to Prunick. She's down in that right box. She gets bumped again. Here's Killips, puts up the shot, no good. And the rebound goes to Pasola.
They've got her trapped. They steal it.
Go up with it, Olivia. There she goes. It's in. Almost waited too long to put it in. Timeout's going to be taken by Brimley. Want to let you know that this is broadcast from the Jamadots broadcasting booth. Live and local Jamadots Stream TV, available only on the Jamadots Network. Offers 12 channels with local news and sports. 72-hour playback, records every channel for 3 days without needing to set a DVR. Call Jamadots today, 387-9911. You must put 906 on there first.
Reese Blake Pasola able to get that rebound, but got it going away from the basket. 2 of the Mustangs trapped her, which is hard to do that far away from your basket, and you're potentially going to give up a layup on the other end if she can make a good cross-court pass and get the ball moving the other direction. Instead, Pasola went back under her own basket. Killips cut that lane, and it turned into a basket for Munising.
Mcguire with the basketball takes it right to the hole. She's too strong. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Yep, Lori's in for the first time tonight. Matson has it dribbled off her foot. And here comes Killips. Matson now takes the basketball. She looks to drive, goes baseline, lays it up, no good.
Hammered.
And there's Matson into the hands now
of
Crisp, and she now has 8 points.
Give Lori Matson that basket.
Absolutely. You're
Working
going to get a lot
on the offensive glass.
And backdoor again.
What
and
a
hitting
shot.
this shot,
shot
is Trombley.
She got all 4 of the Bays points in this quarter.
And she has 8 overall. She has 8 points, and with the other 5 are Sadie Maguire. Those are the 2 leading scorers.
Come to the ball.
They try to throw it down inside. Here's Chris. Chris puts it up. She hits the shot. She's now at 10. 10 points off the bench for Emerson Crisp.
And again, we get beat. We're not going to give up the layup, but we should have.
Absolutely. And the rebound, loose ball, goes to Killips. We've played halfway through.
We've got to get back, Casey.
22-17 is the score in favor of Munising. 3:50 left here in the second quarter. Timeout goes to Matt Matson.
Jenna Matson picks up her dribble at the top of the key, and everybody's standing still. They've got to come up and show the hands and make themselves available so we don't need to use those timeouts.
UP Rehab Services is the largest local rehab provider across the Upper Peninsula, taking care of your community and getting patients and athletes back to what they love. UP Rehab Services, along with Munising Memorial Hospital, keeping athletes safe and in the game.
When it's all done tonight, Casey, we have to pick a Rick and Allison Barman player of the game. Last night, that was Hayden Rockhill who started the game on fire. 4 makes from deep and a couple of made free throws and a basket, and Hayden played really good defense last night. Congratulations. First time this season, Hayden Rockhill had been our player of the game.
And we'll be right back here tomorrow night for Superior Central versus Munising for the boys this time, and you and Cameron will be on that call.
Looking forward to it. Always a good grudge match with the cross-county rivals.
And that gets deflected into Monique Brisson's hands.
Give it to her.
They try to get it to Chris. Chris is now going to be tied up. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Munising. I thought that was an early whistle on Emmy, and they should have called it down here. But regardless, still Munising ball. Chris to inbound into Matson. Matson throws it back inside. Chris fights for it, uses the bank, and it's open.
Emerson Crisp have a ball game in the first half.
I know I have an early favorite so far for Eric and Allison. Driving baseline and hitting the shot is LeBlanc.
Too easy.
Sierra LeBlanc with the points. She now has 4. Matson, free throw line, kicks it back out. She looks to go to her left side. Chris was open for a brief second. Now going to use a screen. Good job by Chris. They kick it to Brisson, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Matson. We're going to get her with the charge.
Yeah, and the sad part is it was after a bounce-out pass. She had made the pass, continued her forward momentum. Referee said unlawfully, whistled her for her second personal.
They go back door, and dribbling out of trouble is Johnson. Now she shoots. She missed the shot. Rebound goes into the hands of Chris, and jump ball should be in the bays.
There's something else to watch at this point, Casey, because Jenna with those 2 fouls is going to have to come off of the primary ball handler out there, Mcguire, and she will instead be guarding, where is she? She's actually on the bench, so she'll guard nobody.
So I would assume that would put the hands into Brisson.
Shots up and good for Mcguire.
That's her first 2 points.
Excuse me, that's Elizabeth Johnson.
Yeah, that's Johnson, 23. But you would expect Brisson to have the majority of the handling of the ball on this.
Yes.
As they throw it down inside, here's Prunick. She spins. She missed the shot. Rebound goes in the hands of Lindsay Hill.
222 numbers, but the Bays are going to
throw the ball
away. They had a 2-on-1 if they'd been able to get the ball successfully to their streaking wing person.
Ireland Anderson comes in for Emmy Crisp.
Crisp is going to grab a seat. She's tired, and she's earned this rest. She's played lights out, the sophomore.
So you have
Munising.
Olivia Killips along with Brisson. Matson's in there along with Prunick and Ireland.
And Corcoran's going to come back on the next dead ball.
Shooting it is Killips. She missed. Too strong into the hand of the base. And wide open again. They don't see her.
Stolen by Brisson.
2 minutes left here in the first half. Munising with that 3-point lead gets deflected out of bounds. That is Munising basketball. By the way, nice to see Mr. Hyatt tonight.
Back in, well.
It's been a while since I've seen him.
Yeah, okay. Still remember the game that we played against North Central in Escanaba, and he decided not to make a call at the end. Subsequently, he's admitted that he should have.
Picking up her dribble is Brisson. They throw it inside to Ireland. Ireland puts it up. No good. Rebound into the hands of the Bays. That rebound went to Lindsay Hill. Hill with that basketball still.
Mustangs by 3.
She picked it up. She's in trouble now. They get it in the hands of Carrick. Carrick gets it.
Stolen by Brisson. Brisson to Killips.
1:25 left here in the half. Munising still with that 3-point lead. Trying to extend this lead before the half. Has her pocket picked. Here's LeBlanc. She has it blocked out of bounds off Brisson. And now you're looking for a foul if you're Brimley.
Well, that's fouls. We thought it would be a certainty that we'd be in the bonus, but we're not going to get there either way. 5 team fouls on Brimley, just 3 on the Mustangs. That obviously would have been a shooting foul had it been whistled.
Nice hustle by Monique Brisson. Carrick to inbound now. into the corner. Squaring up for three is Trombley. She missed. Rebound goes in the hands of LeBlanc.
Another three.
And that one's no good. Another offensive board, and putting it up and in is Trombley. She now has 10. Under a minute to play here. Munising with that 1-point lead. 50 seconds left. Going to her right side is Brisson, wide open. Throws into Ireland. She missed. Ireland Anderson, a couple of good looks. Just hasn't been able to get it to go.
40 seconds. Another 3-on-1 for Brimley, and a no good on the shot.
Ireland Anderson with that board. Here comes Brisson. 29 seconds remain. Half-court offense for sure. Brisson goes back to her left.
You don't want to get whistled for a 5-second call.
You got to go forward. Brisson, and 5 seconds is the call. And Matson actually agrees. Coach Matson does.
Yep.
So 15
Unfortunate
seconds.
Call, but the correct call.
Here comes Carrick, looks to drive, goes right towards the hoop, hits the layup. We're down to 5 seconds.
She hit Gillips.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Bays. 30-second timeout. It is taken by them.
Matson's going to come in feeling like she can play the last 6 seconds without picking up her third foul.
Theoretically, that should be the case.
Olivia Killips was hit in the midsection on that drive. I don't know if it was by Carrick, but you're right. Carrick, real strong dribbler, right to the right side, got by Killips off the glass and put the Bays back on top.
Spearland Gas in Wetmore will help you get the most out of your propane. Spearland Gas has been open for over 100 years. They want to make sure your tank is ready for this winter. Call Spearland Gas today, 906-387-4660. Ireland Anderson with the basketball, gets it into Matson. Matson getting close to that timeline. Will she get a shot off? Goes baseline, floats it up, no good. And the Bays go into halftime with a 25-24 lead.
Brimley scoring 12 in the quarter. It was all tied at 13. Mustangs with just 11 in the quarter and surrender that 24-25 lead. That last play, Jenna Matson did a nice job to get the ball up and close to a basket. Might have been a foul on Mcguire. Refs didn't think so. Leaning on her all the way down. Pretty good look, but the Bays with the halftime lead.
We're going to take this timeout, come back with some more first half stats right after this. You're listening to Munising Mustang Girls Basketball on the official voice of the Mustangs, AM 1400, 97.7 WQXO, and at WQXO Munising on Facebook.
Experience the difference at your local grocer, Bob's IGA. You'll find the finest fresh produce at low prices at Bob's IGA. Come experience the best meat selection around with the greatest staff in town. You can also return your cans to our store. We are a proud supporter of Munising Mustang Athletics. We are located off Superior Inland Street in Munising. We are Bob's IGA. Experience the difference at your local grocer, Bob's IGA. You'll find the finest fresh produce at low prices at Bob's IGA. Come experience the best meat selection around with the greatest staff in town. You can also return your cans to our store. We are a proud supporter of Munising Mustang Athletics. We are located off Superior Inland Street in Munising. We are Bob's IGA.
As things slowly get back to normal in the Upper Peninsula, the employees at Embers Credit Union are here, ready to serve you. Our frontline staff is ready to safely handle cash and checks and answer questions you have about your account. Our loan team is ready to help out with new or existing loans in person, on the phone, or through email. Our commercial team is ready to assist you with your business loan and the Payment Protection Program. We are always ready to take members to the next level. We're Embers Credit Union. Let's live it up.
Picture this, coming home after a long day of work to a professionally laid, personalized tile shower with rainfall shower heads. Does this sound like something you could get used to? Flynn's Flooring in Wetmore carries much more than the beautiful flooring you've come to expect from this family-owned and operated company. A full-service company that specializes in ceramic tile as well as other floor coverings. The team at Flynn's Flooring is waiting for you to stop in to their showroom in Wetmore or call 906-387-1990.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
The winter sports season is in full swing, with showdowns and showcases being played throughout the state. It's all next on This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. I'm John Ross, and welcome to This Week in High School Sports. Winter is here. All MHSAA winter sports are in action now that the fall season has wrapped up. Our first winter champions will be crowned on February 19th with the Upper Peninsula boys and girls swimming and diving finals. After that, team wrestling finals are February 25th and 26th in Kalamazoo, and we end February with boys and girls skiing on the 28th. March is the busiest month of the year for championships, and it starts right away with the first weekend. Boys and girls bowling will roll for titles on March 4th and 5th. Competitive cheer returns to the Deltaplex in Grand Rapids for its finals that weekend, and the individual finals for wrestling from Ford Field in Detroit are also on the 4th and 5th. The next weekend, the 11th and 12th, will see champions crowned in gymnastics, Lower Peninsula boys swimming and diving, and ice hockey. The hockey finals will be played at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth. And then hoops take center stage from the Breslin Center. The girls tip it off March 19th, the boys 1 week later on March 26th. 37 teams will end the season with a championship trophy. Follow along all season long by going to MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Bay City Central's Alexis Smith. Smith grabbed 21 rebounds in a game against Saginaw High, putting her over 1,000 career rebounds. At the rate she's grabbing boards, there's a good shot she'll finish her career in the top 5 for most rebounds. Alexis also went over 1,000 career points last season. Bronson Wrestling's Aiden Phil, Dakota Miller, and Matthew Blankenship. The trio each won 4 matches at the Jackson Area Wrestling Showdown as Bronson beat Jonesville, Michigan Center, Jackson Northwest, and Manchester. And a Harbor Springs freshman Olivia Flynn, playing in just her 4th career game, Flynn notched 30 points for the 2nd time this year. The outburst comes in a 81-30 win over Grayling as the Rams are now 4-0.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with MHSAA Assistant Director Brent Rice.
A basketball player has the ball in the corner, ready to shoot a three-pointer, when a lane opens up along the baseline. She starts her drive, only to have that lane closed off. She puts up a shot that goes over the corner of the backboard and goes in. 2 points, right? Not so fast. Anytime the ball passes over the backboard, it's out of bounds. A shot, a pass, even a rebound that bounces up and over, the play should be whistled dead. The ball is considered out of bounds, off the last player to have touched it. So even though the shot comes from a player inbounds and goes in, wave it off. The ball can't pass over the backboard. If it does, it's now the other team's possession.
Thanks, Brent. You can be a referee. Go to the MHSAA website now to register. This past Saturday was High School Hockey Day in Michigan. Nearly all of the 138 hockey teams in the state were on the ice, including 22 teams taking part in the Adam Mitchell Memorial Showcase. The showcase matched up teams from the Michigan Interscholastic Hockey League with the Kensington Lakes Activities Association. All games were played at the Eddie Edgar Ice Arena in Livonia, and it was the MIHL coming out victorious, winning 6 of the 11 games. The MIHL got wins from Birmingham Brother Rice, Warren de La Salle, Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Port Huron Northern, Detroit Catholic Central, and Bloomfield Hills, Cranbrook, Kingswood. The KLAA got wins from Livonia Churchill, Salem, Heartland, Howell, and Livonia Franklin. The showcase was started in 2017 and was named after Adam Mitchell this year. Adam was the longtime coach at Churchill and at U of M Dearborn, and he spent 36 years with the Detroit Red Wings keeping stats. His son David is the head coach at Stevenson. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll see you next week.
Elger County Department of Veteran Affairs is your one-stop shop assisting Elger County veterans obtain benefits earned through their military service. The Elger County Department of Veteran Affairs can help you with compensation claims, pension claims, burial benefits, health care, emergency relief assistance, transportation, military records, education, and general assistance with all your VA questions. Call the Elger County Department of Veteran Affairs today at 387-1635.
No one tops pizza like Main Street. Fresh hot pizza that can't be beat. Plenty of toppings, sauce and cheese. Available for takeout or delivery. Big city taste, friendly small town service. One bite and you'll agree. Main Street Pizza is made to please. No one tops pizza like Main Street.
Back here from Munising, and Charlie Nebel, Casey Ford to start the third quarter. Charlie, what is the most noticeable stat for you from Munising?
Emmy Crisp, 12 first half points. Jenna Matson, no first half points.
That is amazing. And then you take a look at Brimley.
Well, Sadie Mcguire scores the first 5 for Brimley, but then it's been Autumn Tremblay since then with 10 to lead the base.
And it's going to be Munising basketball to start this third quarter with Matson taking the inbound pass.
Both teams wanted to play defense.
Matson spins, goes to her right side. She's on that baseline now. Kicks it back out. Here's Brisson, top of the key. Brisson goes to her left, has it poked away, and this one's by Johnson. It's going to be a foul on Brisson.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Well, he only had 3 in the first half. That is the second team foul on Brisson, though.
Yep, she's kind of frustrated. She made a bad pass and then complicated her problem by reaching in.
Maguire with the basketball. They swing it all the way around that horn, and they get it down inside, putting up the shot, missing it.
Prunick with the rebound. Strong rebound for Julia.
And she's not afraid to do some ball handling.
Oh, but she traveled.
And she got away with it, and then it got stolen by Maguire. Maguire may have gotten away with a double dribble there. I feel like the lack of calls and a couple of double dribbles aren't being called. They throw it down inside. Carrick has it poked away. Good job by Bailey. Here comes Prunick. Prunick 1-on-3. Gets it to Corcoran. She stops. Pops. It drops. She now has 6. No, I'm sorry. 4. I got ahead of myself.
First basket of the second half puts the Mustangs back up by 1.
26-25. 1:10 gone by here in the third quarter. They try to find a cutting Johnson. They keep it on that perimeter, though. Throws it, has it deflected out of bounds. No, they're going to save it.
Go get it.
Here comes Corcoran. I thought for sure that was out of bounds. Prunick with the ball. Gives it to Matson.
6.5 minutes to go. Mustangs by 1, third quarter.
Prunick trying to screen for Matson. Matson is going to dribble back out now. They throw it. Corcoran gets inside the free throw line. It's good. Now she has 6.
She sure does.
Foreshadowing, Charlie.
I like the way you think.
Throws it down inside. That was off Corcoran.
No. Corcoran didn't get there. It's one of those NFL punts that you slow down and you see it bounce off a fingertip.
Did it hit the helmet? Yeah. Did it hit a finger? Did it change direction?
That one the other night hit his face mask.
Yeah, I know, right? 28-25, Munising with the ball and the lead.
Jenna Matson with 2 personals. Have to keep an eye and see if when she picks up her third.
Corcoran throws it inside to Prunick, too strong.
It's a bounce pass, went right over Julia's head.
Driving is Johnson. She lays it up.
No
good. Into the hands of Pasola,
Unreal.
and she puts it in.
Tough break for Mustangs. Had great rebounding position, but the ball squirted out of our hands right to Pasola, who was in scoring position. She made the Mustangs pay.
Matson is going to have a body foul. This is going to be a Maguire.
And Casey, that's the same. That they can call it foul 8 or 9 times. That happened the whole way down at the end of the half. That exact same call.
That's her first, team first. No one really in foul trouble in this game. Trombley has 2, and Prunick's going to be tied up. Possession error in favor of the Bays.
A lot of contact there. Julia thought she was fouled on the whistle, but they're going to say it was a held ball, not a foul.
How many second and third opportunities has Brimley had tonight?
They've
Quite a
outplayed
few.
us on the boards.
Carrick with that basketball. If they throw it in the corner, driving baseline
Right by again.
is Trombley, and she now has 12. Matson's going to be challenged this entire way here by Maguire.
She's up to it.
Matson uses that screen from Corcoran. Now they throw it to Monique Brisson. Brisson throws it down in to Crisp, and she's going to be they're going to call a tie-up? No, they're going to call a travel.
She was fouled. She might have traveled, but she was fouled.
Coach Matson's not saying a whole heck of a lot. Had that
28-29, Brimley with the 1-point lead and the basketball.
3 minutes gone by here in the third. Kicking it out of, it was a nice save. Johnson with that save, and now out of bounds is Matson.
Matson, with help out defense, they're able to knock the ball away.
Tight game here tonight. Munising got out of a tight one last week with Engadine with a 55-51 win. That one is thrown out of bounds on the inbound. It's going to be Munising basketball.
Nice pressure that time by Julia Prunick, making it tough to inbound the ball. And Brimley not up to the challenge, threw it away.
So Munising wins against Newberry, that one going away. They have a tight one against Superior Central where they win by a point. Tight one against Engadine where they win by 4. Another tight one here tonight. Chris gets inside, throws it up, count the basket. No call on a
Lots
foul.
of contact again.
14 points.
And they're going to airmail one long.
Nice save, but into the hands of Munising.
Mustangs have short numbers, 5-on-4. Trembley's going to join the fray.
Brisson gives the Corcoran.
Yeah, it's a good call.
3 seconds on Chris. She has 14 points off the bench, 14 of the 30. Here come the Bays with the basketballs. Maguire.
Oh, almost a steal by Corcoran.
And
Instead, it's a
laying it
layup.
up. Kiss off.
No,
the glass.
she missed
No good. Into the hands now
No good.
of Johnson. A 4th try. That's a 2 from Trombley. No good. Get the ball. They're going to loose ball foul on Munising. Is this on Matson?
Brisson.
Nope, they're going to call Brisson. That should be her 3rd. It will be her 3rd.
3 team fouls on the Mustangs. 1 thus far on the Bays in the second half.
I'm looking at Lori. Lori's still on the bench. Brisson playing with 3. Nice pass inside.
No good. Shots up. No good.
But they have 6 opportunities on that one. Here comes
Stolen.
a steal. They throw it down inside. Brimley
No
is
good.
fumbling the ball all the way around. Matson into the hands of Brisson. Brisson has it blocked out of bounds off Maguire. What are we watching right now? A lot of sloppy play on both sides.
Brimley maybe outplaying the Mustangs just a bit. And fortune favors the hustler in basketball sometimes.
Chris to inbound. Has it deflected, but it goes into the hands of Matson. Killips is in that game. Killips with that basketball now. Back to Matson. Matson on that right wing. Puts it on the deck. And she'll try to slow things back up.
Reset
get control.
the offense.
And that one's deflected out of bounds off of LeBlanc. It's Matson along with Killips, Crisp, Corcoran, and Prunick for the Mustangs.
Mustangs have a little bit of a size advantage with this setup, but we do not have the quickness. Oh, she traveled. Good call. Corcoran got it at the free throw line, made a move to go to the basket and traveled.
Brimley with the basketball now as Maguire Hasn't scored since early on. Throws it in that corner.
Prunick.
Nice job by Prunick.
Going to have not the steal, but it will be bounced off of Tremblay.
Munising still with a 1-point lead. It's still 30-29 with 3:20 left here in the third.
And dare I say, Prunick a little lucky that she got a piece of that because Tremblay was going by her again. She just explodes on the catch.
Brimley hustles, and that one's going to be on the deck, but
Madsen strong with the ball. Gets it to Chris. Chris runner is good.
Nice. Chris now 16 points. Under 3 to play here in the third. 32-29 Munising. They get it into the corner now. Shooting for three.
No,
too
rebound to
strong.
Madsen. Really nice box out that time. Had Mcguire on her back.
Here comes Madsen now. Munising trying to extend the lead. Shot
There,
is good.
she's in the scorebook.
First points of the game for Jenna Madsen here in the third.
Don't understate her importance making just one basket. She's still the engine for this Mustang team.
Long two missed by Hill. Rebound into the hands of Prunick, and here come the Mustangs.
And it's Jenna Madsen again settling the offense for Munising.
Biggest lead of the night right now at 5. I thought she was trying to get to Prunick, but it goes in the hands of Killips.
Chris.
Throws it down inside. Chris
Got it!
puts it up, and now it's 18 points for Crisp.
Have a night, Emerson Crisp.
7-point Munising advantage now.
Prunick with a steal.
And that's going to be a
Tapped
jump
away.
ball. Munising ball on the jump. Checking into the game now will be Brooke Carrick.
Mcguire is tired. She's going to grab some bench time.
2:06 left here in the third.
She's at the
36-29.
Primary defensive responsibility on Jenna Madsen. Now it's going to be LeBlanc, also very quick. There's a foul.
Well, they're going to give Munising the basketball.
She's
Yes.
hipping Jenna Madsen.
We have 2 team fouls here in the third, one for the Brimley Bays. Corcoran with the basketball. She puts it on the deck, puts it up. No good. Rebound goes in the hands of Corcoran. She now has 8 points tonight. Corcoran and Emmy Crisp tonight getting the job done. Timeout taken, Brimley. With that timeout, Putnam Drugstore has been carrying all the products you need. With a full pharmacy, Putfin's is also an official FedEx shipper. Putfin is family-owned and operated drugstore, and they are people serving people and happy to serve you for over 80 years. Putfin Drugstore in downtown Munising.
Little things affect the basketball game in a big way. That last time, the Corcoran shot was just short. It hit the front of the rim, kind of fell straight down. Because Crisp and Basola were battling for it, it kind of got tipped up. And because nobody was there to box out Corcoran, it went back to her. And that time Bailey drilled the shot that was 2 feet closer. But if Crisp isn't battling, Basola has that rebound, and down comes Brimley in the other direction. So that's those little things. Really nice job by Emmy Crisp doing all the little things here tonight for Munising.
And one of the things we noticed in the first half was not converted here in the second half. Those backdoor cuts by Brimley, they have not converted those here in the second half thus far.
No, they've been content to launch from distance because the Mustangs are doing a better job shutting down that backdoor cut, and the Bays just haven't shot very well from distance. In fact, they have yet to make a 3.
Wherever you are in Eldrick County, there's a People's State Bank close by. You can find a People's State Bank in Munising, Wetmore, Grand Marais, Chatham, and in Autrain. People's State Bank is a proud supporter of Munising athletics. Brimley with the basketball.
Oh, Prunick with a near steal.
Trombley gets it in to Vivian Carrick, and
There's
she hits the deck. It goes right into the hands of Hill. She missed.
Good.
Still bouncing around. Munising fighting for it. Jump ball is going to be in the favor of the Bays.
That we need to play better defense. That was just too easy of a shot. It didn't drop, but we're giving them layups.
Now with the basketball is Trombley.
Right
She puts up
Corcoran.
the shot, and she's going to get fouled.
If Corcoran stands still and falls backwards instead of looking a little bit uncomfortable, she's going to get that call.
Biggest lead for Munising right now at 9.
Tremblay at the line for 2.
First one's good.
Just the third and fourth free throws of the game for Brimley. Munising also have shot very few free throws, just 6.
Missed the second rebound. Goes into the hands of Brooke Carrick. This
On
one's
the
fighting
ground.
for it. It should be Munising basketball.
It is.
1:19 left here in the third. 38-30. Munising leads. Matson with the ball.
Killips.
Nice bounce pass inside. There's Chris. Missed the shot. Rebound.
Prunick battles. Chris battles. It's going to be held. It'll go back to Brimley. Emmy, that time, Casey, maybe trying to do too much. She was guarded. She's had such a wonderful night. Maybe a heat check moment. But that was a tough shot for the sophomore.
Brimley trying to cut into this 8-point deficit. With the basketball is LeBlanc. She puts it on the deck. She lays it up. No good. Rebound goes to Vivian Carrick. She'll kick it back out. Top of the key now. Goes inside. Vivian with the lefty. No good. Rebound out of bounds.
Wow. What a great break.
Brimley.
That was a Mustang paw that
I
hit
thought
that.
it was
Hoove.
too.
We'll call it a hoove.
Now Munising has a chance to extend their 8-point lead. Matton
into the paint.
Corcoran, long two, is no
In
good.
and out.
Here comes Brimley.
3-on-1.
Vivian looking to run, and it goes off Trump. No, they're going to say it.
No. They're just made up for that out of bounds play. Matson, fortunate it wasn't a foul, but it definitely was off of the bays.
Yeah. They go inside, putting it up is Trombley. It's no good. Trombley fighting for it. That one stays with the base, gets tipped out of bounds off of Brimley, and that one's going to be Munising basketball.
Brimley has shot a horrible percentage from close. Some of that is Mustang defense, but they're just in a real big hurry to get it up.
They've only scored 5 points this quarter.
Yes.
10 seconds left here before the end of the quarter. Munising with an 8-point lead. Emmy Chris with the basketball. She picked it up, trying to find Prunick. The ball's on the deck now. Prunick with the ball. Gets it into the hands of Matson. 2 seconds. Matson fires. No good.
No contact. No good. Okay.
And they're going to call
nothing
at the end of the quarter. From Munising, 38-30. Back with the fourth right after this on WQXO.
The Munising Flower Shop has been your hometown florist since 1939. Whether you're looking for a special gift or a beautiful arrangement, the Munising Flower Shop can assist you with any events life throws at you, including showing your love and support with a heartfelt arrangement or remembrance gift. The Munising Flower Shop, serving all of Alger County. Give them a call at 387-3499.
Tracy's Restaurant is reimagined for the season. Come experience some Japanese flair, ramen bowls for $15, corned beef egg rolls for $4.50, handcrafted sushi, and hot sake. Plus, a pound of chicken wings with chef-crafted sauces for just $10. Don't worry, our staples are still there. The cheese curds, the Brussels sprouts, and that steak you love. Call 387-8000 for reservations. Tracy's at Roman in Munising.
Back here in Munising, Jenna Matson with that basketball and an 8-point lead. Matson drives, floats it up, no good. Rebound.
Gets the own rebound. Oh, we didn't get it, but it went off of the Bay's leg.
I'll take your word for that.
Yep, Jenna was battling, got hit in the head.
Chris to inbound. 10 seconds gone by here in the fourth. Munising up 38-30. Corcoran, shot, no good. Rebound.
Prunick.
Yes.
No good. Rebound, Prunick. No good. Rebound to the base.
And here comes a 2-on-1. They get it up ahead, and too far deep is Mcguire, and they're going to call a foul on Munising.
Unreal. There was a little bit of contact, but it really, Jenna was slowed down, and
that's her
tough
third
break. That's a tough break. So she plays the entire second half until now without a third foul.
That ball inbound. No, they save it. Into the hands of Trombley. Trombley fighting for it.
She throws it away. Chris, Matson, and Mcguire all to the ground. It will be Brimley's ball.
Monique Brisson now checking in for Killips. Matson, Chris, Brisson, Corcoran, and Prunick into the game for the Mustangs. Carrick puts it on the deck. Vivian has it deflected.
Nice steal by Prunick, and that's because of that's a foul.
Every time, but Matson with the basketball. Matson in the corner. Brisson tees up the three. No good. Rebound. Corcoran fighting for it. Now it's,
Prunick. No, that's Crisp.
That is Emmy Crisp.
Mustangs will have it out of bounds under their own basket. Up 38-30. 7:10 to go in the fourth and final quarter.
Prunick down inside to Chris. She turns, missed off the side of the backboard. Chris still fighting for it. Goes in the hands of Corcoran. Corcoran now. Brisson. Right elbow.
Girls playing a little hot potato with
right.
it.
You take it. You take it. You take it. You take it. Oh, that one's stolen. Here comes LeBlanc. Layup is good. And Brimley trails by 6:45 left here in the fourth, 38-32. Brisson with the basketball, being guarded by Vivian Carrick. She picked up her dribble. Gets it inside to Julia. Julia puts it on the deck. She traveled. Whether you're looking for a salad, sub, or delicious Main Street special after the game, Main Street Pizza has you covered. 387-3993. 1:30 gone by here in the fourth.
Mustangs need a play, Casey. You just feel like Brimley's got all the momentum now. We need a stop and a basket.
Well, they put it into that corner, not where you want to be. Trombley looks to drive, gets right by Prunick. She missed the layup. Rebound, it goes into the hands now of Hill.
She missed.
And Julia just lets it go out of bounds. It's Mustang basketball. Besides the second, third, fourth opportunities that Brimley's had tonight, they've missed a lot of layups.
The Brimley ref just repeatedly pretending he's either throwing dollars off of his fingers or perhaps it was
stolen by Hill. Hill throws it down inside. Trombley puts it up. She makes the shot. Brimley now trails by 4. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Matson has the ball, only has 2 points here tonight. She gets inside. She spins in the paint, has it blocked into the hands of Corcoran. Puts up the shot.
Got it.
She's now in double digits.
Corcoran at 10.
Big
Jana's
basket.
still playing like a bulldog despite those 2 points.
3, no good off the front iron. Rebound back to Brimley, though. Vivian Carrick with the ball, top of the key. Into the hands of LeBlanc. LeBlanc thought about it, throws it down inside, and Mcguire hits the shot. Once again, it's a 4-point lead for Munising, 40-36.
First basket for Sadie Mcguire since she had the first 5 points of the game for Brimley.
Munising's biggest lead has been 9. Matson drives inside. She throws it up, has it blocked by Hill. Here comes Vivian Carrick now. 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth. If they make it here, you'll see a timeout.
Mustangs looking a little winded out there, that group.
They go back door. Here is LeBlanc. Timeout, Matt Matson after the free throw. Full timeout from Munising. No, they're going to give that timeout to the Brimley Bays, a full timeout. They pointed right at the Brimley bench. I'd probably have that checked. Bob's IGA provides groceries to our Munising community. Enjoy your shopping experience when you visit our supermarket and enjoy the endless selection of grocery goodies. Bob's IGA, located at 127 West Superior Street in Munising. Also, one of my favorites, I know one of your favorites as well, Miners Pasties offers a variety of homemade pasties. Miners Pasties, not only can you get, the pizza pasty, you have the Thanksgiving pasty. You can also get that egg roll that they have. But call them and find out what that specialty pasty is going to be that week. Miners Pasties open 7 days a week in downtown Munising. Well, wouldn't be a Munising girls basketball game without this being close.
4:49 to go. Munising will have the basketball. Brimley has had a nice job with pressure. And Casey, here's the really crazy thing. Despite this intense full court pressure, 1 team foul whistled on Brimley thus far. We get it into Brisson. She's going to dribble up over the timeline. And
she picked it up.
We'll get
Here
it to
comes Matson.
Matson's going to drive in, kick.
Here's Emmy Crisp now. Crisp is going to try to slow things down. Big night for her, has 18 points. Crisp with that basketball. So she picked it up near that timeline. It's happened a lot here tonight. Picking it up near the timeline. Matson with the ball. Gets it to Brisson. Brisson picked up her dribble. Looking for Corcoran.
Good patience.
They get it to Corcoran. Has it deflected into the hands of Carrick.
Comes Brimley in a hurry the other direction.
Vivian Carrick
has
a
dribble.
She has it stolen by Corcoran. Now they're going to call it travel.
Looked like the Bays had a double dribble, no call. Monique ended up with it, and then they said she started running before she dribbled. 4 minutes to go in the fourth and final. Pretty good ball game here in Munising.
I'd like to thank everybody watching on the WQXO Munising Facebook page. I've seen it up to 35. I don't know where we're at right now. Trombley looking for that three. Thought about it. She can still drive. She does. Gets that right box.
Blocked.
Nice job by that's Olivia Killips.
Killips with the defense. Corcoran with the rebound, but then it's tied up again. It will be Brimley's ball on the alternating possession.
3 and 56 here in the fourth. Munising with that 2-point lead. Carrick with the ball. Gets it into the hands of Maguire. Maguire can still dribble.
Long
Shooting the three is LeBlanc. It's good. The Bays have reestablished a 1-point lead. 41-40, 3 and 40 left here in the fourth. And Munising trying to get over the timeline.
We do.
Here comes Corcoran. Wide open is Brisson. Falls away, layup, no good. And there's a foul on
Monique
Brisson. That is her fourth.
And fifth team foul on the Mustangs. Still just one team foul whistled on Brimley.
41-40.
We've been outscored 11-2 in this quarter of the Mustangs.
They get it down inside. Hitting the layup is Trombley.
13-2.
And this is the Bays' biggest lead of the night. Now at 3. It happened a couple of times where it's been at 3.
Just the one basket in this quarter, and it was on an offensive putback by Corcoran. Munising has just not come clean with any looks in the last 3 or 4 minutes of this fourth and final quarter.
Flynn's Flooring is a full-service company that specializes in ceramic tile as well as pre-finished hardwood, laminate, LVT, sheet vinyl, and carpeting. The team at Flynn's Flooring is waiting for you to stop by their 2,400 square foot showroom in Wetmore or call 906-387-1993 for your estimate today.
Certainly enough time. We have the basketball down 3. We've had the better of the interior play. However, we've allowed a lot of baskets being made towards the Brimley basket, and the one 3-point basket that's been made for the Bays just a moment ago. Sierra LeBlanc nails one from the top of the key. Munising with just one made 3-point basket. It was with Monique Brisson's shot in the second quarter. We could use another one now.
Brisson on the floor with 4 fouls. She's on there with Olivia Killips, Matson, Emmy Crisp. As Munising trying to get over that timeline. Here comes
There's contact
Killips,
on the drive.
And Corcoran's the other one in the game. Double team now on that baseline is Crisp.
She traveled
a couple times. Jump ball's going to stay with Munising. But the refs let a lot of things go here tonight.
That's my point. It's just there's contact on every single possession.
Chris to inbound. She's going to be close to 5 seconds. You got to get it in. 5 seconds. No, they're going to give a timeout to Munising. This is going to be I'm assuming a 30. They're asking Coach Matson right now what he wants. They're going to call a full timeout. Oh, now they're going to say a full timeout for Munising. Matson wanted a 30-second timeout.
And the referee is showing his ego, saying, if I don't hear what you say, I call it as a full. So he's implementing his own version of the rules. That's not within the rules. The coaches call what they call. The referee is supposed to honor whatever that request is. But that's very typical Steve Ahett.
So I should take back my previous comment.
Well, it's good to see him. I'll grant you it's good to see him, but that ego has a hard time fitting back in his minivan on the way home.
Embers is all about helping you build your credit and get you to the next level. Embers Credit Union offers a wide variety of loans to meet your needs, whether you're buying your dream car, your dream home, or anything in between. You can be assured we'll provide you with the best rates and service possible.
So Mustangs will inbound. We have to quit playing scared, Case. We have to start playing basketball.
3 minutes left. They get the ball down inside to Chris. She missed off the front rim.
Good look, though.
Absolutely. Here comes Mcguire. Mcguire puts on the deck, throws it down off Trombley's hands, and it's going to be Munising basketball. You got to get a good look. Get the ball inside. Let's see if we get an and one. Not necessarily shoot that three, but you get an and one.
They're triple teaming Jenna Matson, but she still is able to get through that.
Wow.
Corcoran
puts it up, no good.
Rebound to Jenna Matson.
And it's going to be Bay's basketball.
Wow, what's the over-under on number of jump balls in this game? It's got to be pushing 20.
Didn't see the boost on that one.
No.
2:35 left here in the fourth.
Nobody scored in the last minute and a half. Still a 3-point lead, and they're going to turn it
away.
over again.
Hill was expecting someone to go back door. They did not, and it's another turnover from Brimley.
They're going to try to stop Jenna Matson, but she's been up to this, dribbling through double teams.
Matson with the ball, 2-22. They get it to Brisson, who has 4 fouls. They get it now in Crisp. She puts it up. No good.
Rebound to Killips. Killips is fouled.
Okay.
I'll head to the line. Casey, second foul on Brimley this half.
It's actually about the reverse of the first half, where Munising had, I think, 3 team fouls and Brimley had 5. Munising has 5 team fouls in this half. Brimley has 2.
These are big.
Killips.
In and out.
Oh. Checking back into the game will be Elizabeth Johnson for Lindsay Hill. Still to get this to 2. It is 43-41. 2:12 left here in the fourth. Here come the Bays. With the basketball is Vivian Carrick. They get it to LeBlanc. LeBlanc, top of the key, back to Trombley. Trombley puts it on the deck. We're going to play a little keep away now, Charlie. No, finds a wide open drive, and that is Sadie Mcguire. Now the Bays lead by 4. 45-41.
Matson double teamed. Again, we'll get the ball over the half.
She spins, puts up a shot. That one no good. Rebound into the hands of Vivian Carrick.
Brimley doing a nice job defending that post play for the Mustangs. I'd like to see Emerson look opposite to Corcoran the next time down.
1:25 in the fourth. Bays with a 4-point lead, losing it. No, she saved it. Here comes Mcguire. Bounce pass now to LeBlanc. She gets inside. She's not tied up.
No, it's not stolen.
And putting it up is Mcguire, and that's a 6-point lead now for the Bays.
We had our hands on the ball, but it's taken away.
The one time they don't call the jump ball. And that one's now stolen by Mcguire. Mcguire has it deflected. Here comes Jenna Matson. Under a minute to play. Munising down 6. Matson with the ball. Long 2 is Monique Brisson. That one into the hands now of Killup. She missed. Fighting for it, and it goes into the hands now of LeBlanc. That might be all she wrote.
Look up, look up, look up.
Wide open is Trombley. Lays it up and in. 49-41, 35 seconds left. Bays on top. There's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Brimley. That's only the 3rd team foul.
Casey, that foul could have been called
every time.
A half dozen times at least tonight.
Lori Matson's going to check back in for Monique Brisson.
Mustangs down 8, scoring just 3 points here in the quarter. We had an 8-point lead going into it.
Matson gives it to Corcoran. Corcoran puts it on the deck. And now here's Chris. Free throw line is good. Timeout. Mustang, 30-second timeout. That's her 20th point. But remember, Munising actually had a 40-36 lead. And it's been the Bays ever since.
Well, it was 38-30 to start this quarter.
Yep, and the biggest lead was 38-29.
We're going to get some...
Sabrina Smith's going to check in.
Quick fouls now. Smith, one of the quickest Mustangs.
Munising Flower Shop has been your hometown florist since 1939. Whether you're looking for a special gift or beautiful arrangement, call the Munising Flower Shop, 387-3499, and be... sticking around for that Rick and Allison Bowerman player of the game. 25 seconds remain in this one. You should see a quick foul. Extend this game a little bit.
We're going to sadly need 2 quick fouls to get to the 1-and-1. Unless we get a steal on the inbound.
And it fouls on Crisp. That is her first, team 6th.
Not a one-on-one yet. Not a one-on-one yet, referees.
24 seconds
go back to where
remain.
the foul was. They're going to finally agree with me. Wow. Just two of the refs still don't know it.
All right.
It shouldn't be on the end line. It should be where the foul is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. That should be three
up top.
quarters court. Doesn't going to matter. Trombley's right there.
Stolen by Matson and out of bounds.
They're gonna,
How is that out of?
They could have been a foul on Munising, but
Well,
LeBlanc absolutely dribbled the ball out of bounds.
That's an amazing and horrible call.
They put it into the corner now.
We got a foul.
Johnson has not been fouled yet. 15 seconds remain. Now they get the foul with 12.8.
And Johnson will head to the line for free throws.
Ooh.
But that referee call on the end line, that's not going to cost us the game. We didn't execute very well in the fourth quarter, but there's no question that Brimley dribbled that one out of bounds.
Absolutely they did. Elizabeth Johnson now at the free throw line in a 6-point lead. This is a 1-and-1. Johnson's no good. Rebound, it goes to Smith. And that one gets deflected near the timeline. Smith still fighting for it. Matson now fighting for it. 5 seconds left out of bounds. Are they going to give it to Munising?
No.
Nope. Just checking.
That's the right call.
I know it's the right call. 4.5 seconds remaining here. We're going to have a timeout, Brimley.
Final timeout. We don't have enough time to win this.
No. It's going to be the first loss for the Mustangs this season. They're going to fall to 3-1.
And Casey, I'm going to say, but for this fourth quarter, this is the best that the Mustangs have played.
Yes.
This Brimley team is decent. They pressured. This is a team that Munising can learn a lot from. And sometimes they say you play up to your competition or down to your competition. And I'm not taking anything away from the games that we've already played. That Superior Central game, I think if we played them 10 times, each team would win 5. But regardless of the record in the other games. But this has been a really well-coached game and a well-played game. And Brimley's just going to end up a little bit better than we are.
They got that 6-point lead.
Coach Matson thinks he has the basketball.
I think he's just trying to get it back from the previous call. Maguire to inbound, and that's not a travel? Okay. Lori Matson with a little shove at the end of that game. No foul on her either.
Well,
it's a little chippy here tonight.
Well, she was hustling to get back to the ball, and no ill will there, certainly.
No.
Well, it is a loss. You can sometimes learn more from a loss, but Brimley had Munising well scouted. They had Jenna Matson double-teamed or single-teamed throughout the entire way the ball was coming up, and she was unable to get clear. Just those 2 points for the senior captain.
Let's take this quick timeout. We'll come back with some stats right after this. You're listening to Munising Mustang Girls Basketball on AM 1400, 97.7 WQXO.
Hey, did you get the new chicken Uber pasty from Miner's Pasties yet?
No, I didn't. Does it have the taters?
Yep.
Does it have the rutabaga?
Of course.
Does it have the onions and the carrots?
Yep, those two. It's a true Uber pasty from Miner's with all the right fillings and that perfect flaky crust.
That sounds great. How do I get one?
The same as always, down at Miner's Pasties, open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 201 West Munising Avenue in Munising.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
Back here from Munising, where the Mustangs on the short end of the stick tonight, 49-43, as Munising had a 38-29 lead at one point in this game, and then it was Brimley all in the fourth quarter as Munising had a 38-30 lead in this fourth quarter. Brimley did a great job battling in that fourth quarter, really containing your Munising Mustangs. We'll get to the stats in just a minute. I do want to say this. We here at WQXO and Roll Media are honored to give you the broadcast of the video and radio simulcast at the same time. Bryce Burge did a great job with the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Association of Broadcasters to make this possible, so you wouldn't necessarily have to have a fee to go to the NFHS to watch this game. So I'd like to thank Bryce for all of his hard work, and obviously Munising Superior Central for letting us come into their homes and broadcast these games tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, I go all the way back. First time I broadcast a game, I don't remember how old I was, but we used a rotary phone. We spun the dial to connect to the radio station and did what we needed to do to talk about what was happening in front of us. And, boy, we've come a long way. Now you can watch and you can listen. It used to be, Munising's coverage went all the way to Autrain and Shingleton, and now it's literally it's awesome. You hear a man in the service in Japan tunes in and says, "Hey, I'm listening to the football game," or an uncle in Atlanta says, "Hey, I'm listening about my niece." It's awesome to be able to broadcast in that fashion.
And I will say this: there's multiple ways that you can listen. AM 1400, 97.7 WQXO, obviously our bread and butter. But now that we can do it on Facebook, you can watch it via that. Or if at WQXO.com/stream, you can listen to us that way. There's so many different ways you can check out your Munising girls and boys basketball teams this winter, Charlie.
And at some point, Jamadot's video will be added into that process as well.
Let's go over some stats.
Well, the Brimley Bays come to town and knock off the Mustangs 49-43. Vivian Carrick scored 4 points for Brimley. Sierra LeBlanc, 9. Sadie Mcguire had the first 5 points and then 6 in the fourth quarter. Nothing in between for 11. Elizabeth Johnson had 2. Reese Blake Pasola had 4. And the player of the game for Brimley, no doubt about that, Autumn Tremblay had 19 points, and she just had a super quick catch-and-go move that the Mustangs just had a hard time solving. We would close out on her, and she would just blow by the defense. We were late with help because Tremblay is just that quick to the basket. She ends up with 19 points to lead the Brimley Bays. For the Mustangs, great effort out of the freshman, Bailey Corcoran. She ends up in double figures for the first time in her varsity career. Olivia Killips had 3 points. She was 1 for 2 from the line. Monique Brisson had the only 3 of the game for the Mustangs, plus a basket for 5 points. Jenna Matson, just 2 points. She missed her only free throws. Julia Prunick had 3 points, all of them coming at the free throw line. She was 3 for 4. Munising shoots from the free throw line. Killips 1 for 2. Matson 0 for 2. Prunick 3 for 4. That was it for free throws. On the other side, free throws, Sadie Mcguire 1 for 2. Elizabeth Johnson 0 for 1. And Autumn Tremblay 1 for 2. Player of the game for Munising, you get a vote, I get a vote, but
the Rick and Allison Bowerman player of the game.
I have a feeling this one's unanimous.
Yes.
Emmy Crisp with a career high at the varsity level. I think she may have scored at least that much as a junior varsity player, but never in her varsity career. Just a sophomore, and 20 points here tonight, and really dominated the game in that second and third quarter when the Mustangs were able to build that 8-point lead. And give Brimley some credit. They really collapsed well on her. And maybe Emmy forced a couple of shots in that second half. But sometimes shots don't fall. You don't make 100% of the shots that you take. But I'll tell you, you miss 100% of the ones that you don't take. And Emmy really played with a lot of confidence tonight. I told you in pregame when we were off the air, watch Bailey Corcoran because it's starting to make sense for her. And when it does, this team is going to take off.
She had double digits tonight, 10.
She is the other part of this. And if you get those two frontline players and then add in what you can add in with that guard play, because you've got great ball handling with Killips, Brisson, and Jenna Matson, this team could make a run. I would pay to watch Munising Brimley again.
Absolutely. And I want to point out as well, Emmy Crisp did this off the bench tonight.
And that might be where she's a little more comfortable. Just a sophomore. Boy, did she look great there tonight. And I was so impressed with her and Corcoran tonight. So honorable mention to Corcoran. And it isn't that any of these players played badly, just those two were singled out for exemplary play here this evening.
Absolutely. I do want to get a couple birthdays in. We said happy birthday, Julia Prunick. Her Sweet 16 was on Monday. Kathy Matson ended up having a birthday last week. We weren't on the air for that game. Sean Santamore also celebrating a birthday today for the Munising community. So I also want to say you're back on the mic tomorrow night, you and Cameron.
We are. And don't forget, Denise Niebel turned 53 on
I was going to say 29, but do they ever get above 29?
I don't know. She's 53. So we will
good.
We will mention one more thing, which is the quarter scores here. It was tied at 13 after one. Brimley had a slight lead, 25-24 after two quarters. Munising with that biggest lead of the game, 38-30 after three quarters. And it felt like Munising had all the momentum, but just something weird happened in the gym, and we were held to 2 points or 3 points for a long time, and only 5 points in the whole quarter, two of those coming late. And the Bays went on a 19-5 run in that fourth quarter, and you're not going to win many close games if you're able to surrender that kind of a lead. Final score, Brimley 49, Munising 43.
Want to point out 52 online viewers at once watching us live. Still 12 people sticking around for this post-game
Listening
show.
to us ramble.
So thank you for that. We will be back on the air tomorrow night for the Munising Mustangs as they host Superior Central and High School boys basketball for the first time this season. Charlie Niebel, Cameron Niebel will be on the call for that. I'd like to thank Bryce Burge tonight, along with Michaela McNally running camera tonight. Of course, Charlie Niebel joining me, the voice of the Mustangs. Happy to finally, third year doing Mustang sports. Finally, I get to hook up with Charlie. Bryce and I have done a parade. And Cameron, you and Chase, me
and Casey. It has to be a game that the Mustangs surrender a third quarter lead, and and that's okay because we're going to call another game, and we're going to call another big game.
Absolutely.
Mustang program in good shape, both boys and girls, and throw out the records. Tomorrow night, it's a game where both teams respect each other. I'm not going to say they dislike each other, but while they're playing, they certainly do. And then right after the game, they go back. I know there are a lot of Snapchat and Facebook friends and the like. They play some sports together if they're co-oping for baseball and things. But during that game, they don't like each other very well. And they will bring their best effort, will the Cougars, and you can count on the Mustangs showing up and giving their best effort as well.
Absolutely. For Charlie Niebel, I'm Casey Ford. One final time, your score tonight, Munising falls here by a score of 49-43. Good night from Munising. See you tomorrow.